Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from stepping in, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Starling.
Dan Dero, the
Marte.
Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Starling Marte is retired to kick off the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Anthony
Rizzo stands in now. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bleachers and gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he got him. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting 6.
So bases
The
are
first
empty
baseman,
here with
number
2 gone.
55.
And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Batting 8. The second
Here's
baseman,
Addison Russell, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 9. The pitcher,
Into the box, Cole Hamels, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This one's flared out toward left. Dickerson is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this. Striding into the box, Colin Moran. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit softly down the line at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Batting 9. The pitcher,
At the plate, Chris Archer. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 37 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
The first baseman,
into the box now,
44,
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony
Rolled slowly
Rizzo
down the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. Pitch popped up. Rizzo is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Popped up, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
He's going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And Hayward has a base hit. The throw to third. And Melky's throw will not be in time. He's in there safely at third.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something either fastball or something off speed because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there. Tyler Lyons answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
The left fielder.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. This is pulled into right. Cabrera is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 5 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
This is foul right side. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting. The catcher.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's got a batting average of .444. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And gone into the right field bleachers. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past
Now
experiences.
batting, right
when the
fielder.
flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping out of here.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
And Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple.
The center
And that's the
fielder,
chance you
number
take when you lay
5.
out for a ball like that.
Albert.
You make the play and you're a hero on the
Alvarado.
highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Albert Almora. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher. Cole.
Digging in once again, Cole Hamels. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Wow, his manager must have a
The
lot
batter,
of faith in him,
the
and
left
I'm not
fielder,
sure why.
Kyle
He's given up 5 hits in this inning
Schwarber.
alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
So in now for
Javier.
Chicago, Javier Baez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Off the LED board and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did.
Now
It's been
batting,
incredible to
the
watch.
third baseman.
What a season.
Chris.
Into the box now, Chris
Ryan.
Bryant, as he'll send a ground ball down to third and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now
The first
3/4 of the
baseman,
way
number
to hitting for
44.
the cycle. Toughest one
Anthony.
still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Rizzo.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate in this. So striding forward now, Colin Moran. He starts
Leading
off
off
the
for
inning
Pittsburgh,
against a guy who struck
third
out the
baseman.
side last
Colin
inning. How did they? Oh, and he can't
Moran.
pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're
Now
not going to
batting,
complain at all. A
number
base hit is a
44.
base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Tyler Lyons.
Now batting.
He's getting his
Pitcher.
first plate appearance of the
Tyler
game here in the 6th.
Lyons.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, Addison Russell. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Number 35.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And there are 2 away now. And he's safe.
He beat it out.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A man on third with 2 down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. 0-1 the count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Melky Cabrera becomes the first out of the inning. Adam Frazier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Slow grounder to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Pirates.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Javier Baez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris
Standing
Bryant.
in now, Chris Bryant. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Bell is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Your attention,
Richard
please.
Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Rodriguez.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On to second goes Hayward. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So digging in, Colin Moran. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. Now that's popped up. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Oh, and Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The homestanding Cubs enjoying a big lead here late.
Number 32,
the average sits at 286 here to start play. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Popped up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is Keone Kela enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 35.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Almora. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter.
Now to the plate. Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 46 now for him on the season as the blowout continues.
As a fellow once said, the only part that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Comes set, and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
The first baseman,
well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Swing and a liner, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies.
Now playing second base.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.